Jason Momoa's Duncan Idaho died a hero in Dune Part 1, so how is he coming back for Dune 3? This isn't just fan service, it's part of a darker, deeper twist straight from the books, and trust me, it's not the Duncan Idaho you remember. In this video, we're diving deep into how this iconic warrior returns in Dune Messiah as something else. We'll uncover the shocking science behind his resurrection, the emotional conflict that follows, and the sinister reason he was brought back in the first place. Spoiler alert, mild book spoilers ahead. But if you're curious about the real reason Jason Momoa is back, you're in the right place. Let's break down how Duncan Idaho becomes hate. In Dune Part 1, Duncan Idaho sacrifices himself to save Paul and Lady Jessica from the Harkonnens. It's brutal, it's heroic, and it solidifies Duncan as one of House Atreides' most loyal defenders. But his death? It wasn't just tragic, it was necessary. It forces Paul to walk a lonelier path, to rise as the chosen one. Duncan wasn't just a warrior, he was a mentor, a brother, a shield. So when news hit that Jason Momoa would return in Dune 3, everyone asked the same question. How? The answer, it's not resurrection, it's reinvention. And it's dark. To understand Duncan's return, we need to look at one of Dune's most twisted creations, the GHOLAs. In Dune Messiah, a secretive faction, the Bene Tleilax, creates something that looks like Duncan Idaho. His name, Hate. But he's not a clone. He's something stranger. A GHOLA is grown from the dead, just a few cells, reanimated, engineered, resurrected through science. He looks like Duncan, he fights like Duncan, but inside, he's different. Fragments of old memories float in his mind, he feels echoes of the past, but doesn't know why. He's part man, part machine, part weapon, and that's exactly what the Bene Tleilax wanted. This isn't about honor, they didn't bring Duncan back to pay respect, they brought him back as a tool, a trigger, a ticking time bomb. Can you imagine seeing your best friend again, only to question if he's even real? This is not a resurrection. It's manipulation. And it's only just beginning. Hate wasn't made to bring comfort. He was made to kill. The Bene Tleilax implanted one hidden command: assassinate Paul Atreides. They knew Paul's weakness wasn't armor or walls, it was memory. Love. Grief. Duncan was like a brother to him. He trained him, fought beside him, believed in him. So when that familiar face walks into Paul's throne room, alive, but empty, that's psychological warfare. Here's the kicker. Hate doesn't even know he's a weapon. He's been programmed to strike. Without warning, no control, no mercy, just trigger and kill. Paul faces an impossible choice: lower his guard and die, or strike first and destroy what's left of Duncan. Hate's existence forces Paul to face the ghosts of his empire, and the cost of everything he's become. For most of Dune Messiah, Hate is a puzzle, even to himself. Dreams, flashes, reflexes he can't explain, a name that doesn't fit. But slowly, Duncan starts to come back. Memories rise, loyalty resurfaces. The man beneath the programming begins to fight. The Bene Tleilax try to activate him, make him kill Paul. But Hate chooses something else: love, loyalty, free will. And in that moment, Duncan Idaho returns. He kills Skydily, the conspirator who orchestrated it all. He foils the plot against Paul. He chooses who he is, not by code, not by memory, but by heart. It's not just a win for Paul, it's a rebirth. This is the real Duncan Idaho. Not a clone, not a puppet, a soul reborn through pain, memory, and choice. Hate is gone. Duncan lives, but there's one more twist. Hate's journey leads him to ALIA Atreides, Paul's sister, wise beyond her years, powerful, and broken in her own way. She's lived the lives of generations. Before she could even speak, she's strong, but alone, and like Hate, she questions her place in the world. They form a bond. It's not romantic in a conventional sense, it's tragic. Two altered beings, both struggling with identity, fate, and the loneliness of being different. Will Denis Villeneuve explore this in Dune 3? We don't know. But if he does, it could become one of the film's most surprising and most powerful arcs. Duncan Idaho's return isn't about resurrection, it's about redemption. Hate begins as a ghost, a tool, a lie. But through will, love, and memory, he becomes a man again. This is one of Dune's most emotional, powerful arcs. And if done right, it could be Jason Momoa's most unforgettable performance. If you're hyped for Dune 3, smash that like button, subscribe for more Dune breakdowns, and drop your wildest theories in the comments. Duncan Idaho is back, and he's more human than ever.